what Jeff had inquired about was, there we go. I hope there will be a recording. I want to learn more about options, but can't be available at the time of the meeting. Well, yes, as I mentioned earlier, that portion wasn't recorded. We record the full presentation. The full presentation, unedited, with all my foibles and errors, will be available on our webinars page. Subscribers only access for the first 5 requested topics videos. It's on the requested topics section on our webinars page, and the most recent 5 open forum Q&As are just available for subscribers. But the segments of today's presentation, including what we just talked about for Lance, we're going to talk about for you, and the other live question or 2 that just came in, they're going to be on our YouTube channel, okay? And so much more. And what do I mean by so much more? I want to learn more about options, but can't be available. All right. Well, PowerOptions gives you patented search and analysis tools in over 23 of the most commonly used option strategies, patented backtesting tools, powerful portfolio tools to help you track and manage your position, not to mention a variety of webinars to help you get not only more familiar with the tools on the site, but the various option strategies, management techniques, and much, much more. We can go to PowerOpt.com, Jeff. You just go right to the main page there. You just go to PowerOpt.com. I'm sure you have, because you got the email about today's webinar. Maybe you tested us out in the past, but that's okay. Look, first thing you do, put in your name and email address. Doesn't matter if you select novice or experienced. Start my trial now. What's not here? And what's not the next page? No credit card is required. You have full access to PowerOptions for 14 days when you sign up for the trial. And the 14-day free trial doesn't start until you first log on to the account. I sign up for a trial. I go to PowerOptions. The first thing that's going to pop up, which you can hide, but it's still available to you, is you can take a quick tour. This is to get more familiar with the tools on the site, various navigation as well. I've got all these widgets here. I've got these pods. I see this market sentiment tool, watch list. I haven't created one. Oh, next live webinar. Okay. Market activity. Oh, okay. That's what the market did. Site updates. All right. Very good. What am I doing? What is a signature tool? What is this? All right. I know it can be overwhelming. Pause for a moment. When you first log on for your free trial, go to free webinars. First, we talk about the PowerOptions tools. Well, first, I'll suggest doing the tour. Okay, go through that a little bit to help with navigation. But you see here, second webinar, navigating the PowerOptions suite of tools. How to navigate using the tab navigation system, what tools you're going to be using, navigating the home tab, navigating the strategy tab. Hey, I'm in covered calls. What do I want to click on here? Hey, these are going to walk you through it. Most of them are only about 9-10 minutes long. A walk through the signature tools. And so this is getting you looking at the portfolio. This is getting you used to the navigation so you can find out what. Let me go to the option strategies. Low maintenance trading. Are there fire and forget trades? Rolling a covered call. What strategy you're trading in this market? This was back from 2022. But it's going to give you insight, just as we had on that past discussion, of ins and outs of different option strategies, what you're looking for, best setup for a married put position, and much, much more. So there's a variety of different content here. But the PowerOptions tools, that's really what I wanted to show you first, Jeff, to help with the navigation once you start your trial. Best thing to do, though, first, if you're just starting out, you want to learn more about options, start in the Learning Center. Take a look here at Ernie's introduction, to options trading, talking about hedging with options, requirements. It's very important. The rights and obligations of an option buyer and option seller. That's one of the most important things that everyone should review every now and then. If you're using 5-leg structures, 4-leg structures, or you're just getting started out, to know that you're obligated to do something at some point. You have the right maybe to do something at some point, but you don't have to. But anyone can force you into that obligation that you entered at any time. Do you have that covered? Do you have that hedged? This is important as well. Online investment courses, married put course, covered call course, naked puts, other introductory courses as well. Strategy help pages, review of our email archives that we've sent out. And most importantly, of course, which you can do here next to the webinars, schedule a coaching session. Once you get started, once you get in, where are you going? Hey, how do I navigate the site? Mike showed me where to find the videos. Mike showed me where to find the education, but it's not clicking. I'm spending too much time. Just show me how to go to here, here, here. That's what a coaching session is for. Or just send me an email or call the office during market hours. That's also available as well. Now, Jeff, maybe you're interested in a specific strategy, whether it be bull put credits, whether it be bear call credits, maybe iron condors, maybe long calls that leverage trade, maybe just even covered calls at any time. Go to the tab section once you start your trial. Scroll down. You've got your tools, the various tools that you can use, picks of the day, search, themed sample searches for you, use as a stepping stone. And down below you have the Learning Center. In every strategy, you'll have a variety of different articles, but then you'll also have a link to a playlist for that strategy. And these playlists are designed, updated by me, and adjusted, but I leave a lot of them in place. Now, this is just a teaser one. This was used for a promo, but I keep it up there. It's just a minute 33 on what is the best covered call strike price. But in the more intense video, it's 4 years old. Why? Because it's still 99% of the same content that I would present today for how to calculate the best strike price for a covered call. Not that there ever is the best strike price. The market dictates that. But to be successful long-term, to match your risk-reward tolerance and your goals for that strategy in your portfolio. And this is what you'll see in all of the different strategy playlists. The risk rewards, finding the positions, using the tools. Why use an in-the-money covered call or out-of-the-money covered call? Why buy an out-of-the-money call or buy an in-the-money call? You'll see that in the long call approach. Different trading structures and tips for management, triggers for when you would roll, optimum time frame to roll a covered call position. Should I take assignment on my covered call? How do I manage a covered call that goes against me? And more. So each playlist that you'll find on a given strategy in PowerOptions is designed to introduce the strategy, pros and cons of different comparisons, management techniques you might use, triggers for those management techniques, and some obscure situations where we turned even potentially a massively losing trade into a break-even or potentially a winning trade using other option structures and the various tools in PowerOptions, including the management tools, the rollout opportunities in my portfolio, or some of our signature tools such as the stock repair tool, stock insurance tool, long option finder, volatility skew, and much, much more. That was a lot to go through in just those few minutes, wasn't it? So take a step back. First, if you don't want to commit to starting a trial yet, that's fine. Go to our YouTube channel, YouTube at PowerOptions. Take a look at the playlist, Market Hedges. Hedging markets, different ways to hedge the markets, protect your portfolio using options, even if you're not in a married put, or even if you're not in an options trade, you just have long stocks, or ETFs even. How can I protect against that? Couple simple options trades you can use, some more complex. Technical analysis tools in PowerOptions for finding your trades, collars, bull call debit spreads, discussions on volatility and stock market and implied volatility, call buying, bear put debit spreads, calendar spreads, poor man's covered calls, bear call credit spreads, earnings discussions, covered calls, cash secured puts, bull put credit spreads, and a partridge in a pear tree. All right. Check those out. There's 10 to 13 videos in each one designed to walk you through step A to Z. And in each step, you'll see using the tools on PowerOptions to search, find, analyze, track, compare, set alerts, set triggers, evaluate rollout opportunities, and more. But again, if you're just getting started, start with the basics. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know where you are, Jeff, as far, but go ahead and go to that Learning Center there. You got a quick start guide here to help you get started with the navigation, the tutorial I mentioned just a moment ago, and the video that Ernie has for introduction to options trading, everything from just most important, the rights and obligations an option seller, option buyer might have, what are the risks on that, and then how you can use options to hedge, leverage, and much, much more. And of course, again, check out the webinars page for some more insight into the tools ourselves, the strategies, other concepts, and the requested topics. As I mentioned, we're on our webinar account here, so you see even the first 5 recent full discussions like we're having right now aren't available, but full subscribers have full access to all of the webinars in all of the various sections as well. So Jeff gets started out with that again, as I mentioned. If you're ready, go to Power Options. Just start your 14-day free trial. Once you get in, check out that Learning Center, that basic video. Check out the free webinars section. Schedule a coaching session just on the main home tab itself. Take that quick tour, or just go to our YouTube channel and start poking around with some of these playlists based on what you think you're interested in. And when you see some things that start to come up and say, hey, I didn't think of that, that's a problem. I need to talk to someone because I was planning on doing this strategy and I saw the video that said this is not necessarily the best idea unless I do these 3 things. I need to know if I could be profitable with this. Give us a call. Send us an email to support@powerop.com. We'll help guide you in the right direction, as we have been doing since 1997 for all options investors that have found our Power Options site. We greatly appreciate every one of you as well.